Hey tool lovers, ever wondered if the hype around the DEWALT Compound Miter Saw is actually worth it? Or is it just another flashy gadget designed to empty your wallet and collect dust in the corner of your workshop? Well, today, we're cutting through the noise literally and putting this saw to the ultimate test. Stick around, because what I'm about to show you might just change your entire tool setup. And if you're new here, welcome to Tools Mentorship, where we turn tool talk into tool action. From honest reviews to tips, tricks, and battle of the brands showdowns, if it slices, dices, or drills, you'll find it right here. Hit that subscribe button so you don't miss the next must-have gadget or surprise tool fail. Before we dive into this, DEWALT Beauty, a little history lesson. Did you know DEWALT's been around since 1924? That's over 100 years of toolmaking experience, starting out with their iconic radial arm saw. Fast forward to today, and DEWALT's name is practically a badge of honor in job sites and garages worldwide. Funny thing is, I remember my uncle swearing by his DEWALT tools when I was a kid. He used to say, "If it ain't yellow and black, send it back." And you know what? The man might have been onto something. Now, let's get to this machine itself. The DEWALT Compound Miter Saw isn't just built, it's built to last. Solid cast aluminum base, sturdy adjustment knobs that actually stay where you set them, and a no-nonsense miter scale that's bold and clear. And here's a detail many people miss. The ergonomic handle design. Sounds small, right? But when you're making dozens of cuts back to back, that handle angle reduces wrist strain and gives you better control over your cuts. Plus, visually it just looks like a serious tool. You see this thing in someone's shop, you know they mean business. Quick question for you guys. What's the oldest power tool you still own that's working like new? Drop it in the comments. I'm genuinely curious, and hey, maybe we'll even do a video on legendary tools that refuse to die. Alright, on to performance, where this saw truly earns its stripes. Powered by a 15-amp motor pumping out 4,000 revolutions per minute, it chews through 2x4S, crown molding, baseboards, and even stubborn hardwoods like white oak and maple. I ran this through a few real-world projects, framing a shed door, trimming down thick decking boards, and slicing up some salvage barnwood for a DIY picture frame project. Every single cut? Clean, smooth, and impressively accurate. Even those tricky 45-degree bevel cuts on warped boards came out crisp. And trust me, if you've ever wrestled with a lesser saw trying to get a clean cut on a bowed 2x6, you know how much of a game changer that is. Actually, I remember working on a friend's kitchen remodel last summer. His cheap no-name miter saw kept bogging down on basic trim cuts. It turned a half-day project into a 3-day headache. Swapped it out with my DEWALT, and we finished the job before lunchtime. True story, and a reminder that the right tool makes all the difference. Now, what makes this miter saw stand out beyond brute power? The adjustable stainless steel miter detent plate. It's got 14 positive stops, which means you're not wasting time fiddling with angle adjustments mid-project. Lock it in and go. Another underrated feature, the tall sliding fence. If you work with larger crown moldings or baseboards, you know how annoying it is to reposition your material constantly. This fence handles those tall pieces with ease, keeping your cuts consistent. And portability? At around 42 pounds, it's heavy enough to feel stable but light enough that you won't pull a muscle moving it from your garage to the job site. Audience check-in. Who else here values portability? Would you trade a few pounds of weight for more features? Or is ease of transport non-negotiable? Drop your take below, I want to hear it. Now, no tool's perfect, and the DEWALT Compound Miter Saw is no exception. Let's talk about dust collection. Is it better than nothing? Sure. But don't expect a spotless workbench. Even with a shop vac hooked up, you'll still be sweeping up a fair bit of sawdust after each job. And here's another thing. While some DEWALT saws include a laser guide or an LED shadow line, this particular model doesn't have one by default. It's not a deal breaker, but it would have been a nice touch for precision cuts, especially in dimly lit garages or job sites. So how does it stack up against competitors? I put it side by side with a Makita LS1040 and a Bosch CM10GD. The Makita is slightly cheaper but lacks the raw power and solid detent plate adjustments. The Bosch has a slick axial glide system for super smooth cuts, but it's bulkier, pricier, and a pain to move around. DEWALT finds a sweet spot, pro-level performance, reasonable price, and manageable weight. It's basically the all-rounder every DIYer or contractor needs in their arsenal. Oh, and did you know the DEWALT DWS 779 model, a slightly beefier version of this saw, became one of the top-selling miter saws on Amazon in 2025? Goes to show this brand still runs the show in the tool world. If you're a casual DIYer working on weekend projects, a home improvement enthusiast, or a full-blown contractor who demands reliable, job site-ready tools, this miter saw hits the mark. It's perfect for everything from framing and flooring to detailed trim work and furniture builds. Heck, even if you just want cleaner, straighter cuts for your firewood, it's overkill in the best possible way. What's the weirdest or most unexpected thing you've ever cut with a power saw? Drop it in the comments. I might feature the craziest one in our next video. So is the DEWALT Compound Miter Saw worth your money? 100% yes. It's got power, precision, portability, and that rugged DEWALT reliability people swear by. Sure, the dust collection could be better, and it lacks a laser guide, but those are small trade-offs for a tool that consistently delivers clean, pro-level cuts. And considering it regularly goes on sale for under $300, it's one of the best value for money miter saws in its class. If you've been thinking about upgrading your miter saw, this might just be your sign. And hey, what's your favorite power tool right now? Drop it in the comments. If you enjoyed this breakdown, smash that like button. And don't forget to subscribe to Tools Mentorship for more no-nonsense tool reviews, build tutorials, and head-to-head tool battles. Thanks for watching. See you in the next cut.